Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Before we continue, please subscribe to the channel and like my page in the description. Now while it's been some time since I've uploaded a few things to the channel, I have been doing some previous videos and they've gone pear-shaped in various ways, so hopefully this video shouldn't be too bad. We've also done some videos. The last video I uploaded had a few errors in it, so we've got a bit of catching up to do, so this video is going to be a little bit packed. I just want to do some media conversion. I want to convert some audio files from one format to another. So
My Moovies store 40 download merges MP3 amplifies audio record more.
I'll just
multi-select.
Take you along.
Done. Convert. Press media.
I'll just let you see the conversion process because, believe it or not, it is related to this video. But of course, I will explain later. So, just to explain some more, I've got some MP3 files that need to be converted into a WAV format. So, while that's underway, let us continue. In this video, we're going to have a look at adding some narration to a video, as well as adding text, because the last text video that I did, and I think the last narration video that I did too, went a little bit pear-shaped. And in fact, I was going to show you how to brighten up some videos, but it's going to be a bit too packed. So what I might do is, before this screen recorder cuts out again, let me save this part and I'll be back.
New tab, Google app, window, notification, clear, notification, snooze, down, media convert, collapse, quick step,
right then, so let us open My Movie. So first of all, I'm going to start off with the text adding. And unfortunately, you can't add multiple pieces of text throughout the video, which is a bit of a shame really, because if you're doing a big project and you want to add quite a lot of text to sort of explain aspects of the project, i.e. if someone is speaking but you want to add subtitles in case other people can't hear what the other person is saying, then adding text in multiple parts of the video is going to be useful for scenarios like this. But unfortunately, you can't do that. I'm going to add some videos from another project. So just bear with me.
120 0 100 535 0 0 0 0 540 309 0 100 0 319 0 100 348
and 348, and again we're going to click the button down there. Right, well, while the video is playing, I'm going to go through a few things first. Now, in the last video that I uploaded, I did say that there wasn't a way to rewind and forward wind the video. Well, there is. However, it does pose a few problems, particularly if you are using a Chromebook. First of all, the app doesn't use the whole screen, so you are swiping in a partial window, and to rewind and forward wind you need to swipe right and left. And I personally think they should be the other way around, because again, it's more logical to me. But anyway, that's the way it is. So I'm going to rewind this video by swiping right on the touch screen. And unfortunately, also, though you can't add multiple pieces of text throughout the video, you can add multiple narrations throughout the video. But let's say this project was 1 hour 10 minutes long, which it actually is, but obviously there's no need to add that amount of time. But if I wanted to jump from 14 minutes to, let's say, 40 minutes, I would have to take it inch by inch in effect, and it would be nice if you could include a gesture, probably a three-fingered gesture, which enables you to sort of rewind or forward wind in big chunks, if you know what I mean. So unfortunately, you can't rewind and forward wind big chunks. You have to take it inch by inch. There is a gesture that you can use to swipe up and down, but I'm not too sure what that does. But anyway, let's focus on adding text first. Now, to add the text, you need to click on text.
Edit, filter, effect, stick, text.
And the keyboard will pop up, which is very helpful. So I'm going to write welcome to Chatham. And there is some unlabeled buttons, but it's the second unlabeled button you click on to validate the text. Now the font size by default is 23, which I think is too large, so I'm going to set it at a modest 11, which is 5%. Another thing with this video editor is that everything is exact, so you will need to be mindful of that. Now where I got confused was you have a split button, which, you know, obviously therefore means to split the text, but I actually thought that it will enable you to add multiple pieces of text throughout your project. But anyway, that's the text I'm going to play in the video. And hopefully welcome to Chatham should have popped up. In addition to adding text, you can also add narration, which is a very helpful feature. Most video editors that I've seen so far, and it actually has said on the web that most video editors on the free section, most free video editors won't enable you to add such an item. So this is actually a pretty good bargain. So to add narration, you're going to have to click on music.
Color, shad, label, space, font, anim, copy, unlabeled.
Let's get out of there.
Edit, filter, effect, stick, text, music.
And you've got music. And you've got online, local, effect, which we will cover in another video.
Voiceover.
And you've got voiceover, which we will click. You have got a click to record icon, but unfortunately you need to click on the button next to it. And again, the click to record icon really should do what it says on the tin, and clicking should be recording. But anyway, what is that? Before I start recording, there's a few things I want to go through first. So obviously there's that button which poses an obstacle. But if you were to do this on a tablet, you won't be able to hear what is being played back, which therefore will affect, you know, how well you keep up with the scene, how well the narration tallies up with the scene, and you won't hear audio playback on the tablet as opposed to using a Chromebook. And again, for people like myself who are visually impaired, the audio playback is of course critical. Now I won't have to cut the video for me to do the test narration because obviously some apps can't handle you using the microphone with another app, but this app can get around that, so you'll be able to hear my narration. So I'm gonna press the button. Hello and welcome to Chatham in Kent. This is a project that took place on the 17th of December. And believe it or not, this video was filmed on a Nintendo 3DS. And again, it may not portray like that due to the clarity of the audio and clarity of the video quality. But this is a test narration. And to stop narration, you click the button again.
Click unlabeled button. Press search bar watermark.
I'll just get out of that.
Upload effect.
Play.
Now to hear the narration, it actually poses a few obstacles because the narration is very quiet. In fact, let me demonstrate to you. I'm going to have to cut the video again and I'll let you hear the narration and we'll resume from there.
Hello.
Such a small island, they're isolated. And so are over in North Australia. Further to go. Yeah, it should be.
Hello
Just
and
use the
welcome
landline.
to Chatham in Kent. This
These
is a project that took place on the 17th of December.
you've got to go all the way out
And believe it or not, this
Yep,
video
there's
was
some road
filmed on a
Oh, is it?
Nintendo
Yeah.
3DS.
it goes swimming in the rivers because the rivers are really
And
clean
again,
out there.
it
Oh,
may
are
not
they?
portray like that due to
That's
the
surprising.
clarity of the audio
It is, yeah.
and clarity of the video
Irish
quality.
deal.
Linda screenshot and
Right then, so not too sure whether the narration was loud enough for you or not, but when I've been doing this in the past, the narration was a little bit too quiet. Oh, excuse me, for the video. And obviously, you'd want to turn that up. However, you can't turn up the narration, you can turn up the video. So what people will probably do is they'll probably turn down the video so the narration is just at their desire, and then develop the video and then make another video including the developed video at a higher volume. But it's too much faffing and it's too much silliness in my opinion. And so
Online. Water.
it's something not my thing.
Unlabeled. But save it.
Now,
Yes. No. My movie
I
on
forgot what I was going to say, but anyway, I did that experiment earlier. Well, I'm now gonna this topic of narration volume brings me on to that experiment that I did earlier. Now, if I were to save this project as a draft,
files.
if I go in the Files app,
Play file.
you will click on the My Movie folder,
My movie. List 40. Video 2021.
and you got Video 2021, which is a project that I did. And if I click on Audio Recorder,
Audio recorder 0.wav.
you click on Audio Recorder 0.wav. Those are actually the narration files that the video editor has labeled as reference, and you can add different narration points at different points of the video, as I said earlier. So these are the audio files depending on the amount of points in the video. And
Audio recorder 7. Audio recorder 6.wav. Select. Exit audio recorder.
so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the converted files from my media converter folder
Mine use MP movies media converter. Movie music minus audio recorder.
and copy and paste them
Audio recorder 6.1. Select. Cut. Audio recorder. 3 items.
in the audio recorder folder.
List. Alert. Moving 7 items to audio.
And then
Launcher. Search your Google Assistant. My movie.
I'm going to take you to a draft which is based on another project,
Video.
a photography project that I took at Tunbridge Wells. So that was why I converted the MP3 files to WAV. Now I will show you how you can get around that narration volume problem. It is a little bit of a faff, but again, that's one for another video. But let me show you a project.
My help.
Oh, it's gone. So, oh dear. Oh well. Well, I was working on another project at Tunbridge Wells, but I will have to show you a developed project. Well, this project is quite a way forward. Right then, let's turn the volume up.
Yep, there's some over there. Oh, is it? You go swimming in the rivers. Hello.
So the sheep is an effect that I've added, but let me rewind. We'll be coming up to some birds in a minute. And you may have seen a Nissan just then, which we will focus on a bit later. But we're interested in the pigeons at the moment. So, as you can hear, that the narration is there above my voice or our voices in the video, and the narration is keeping up with the video in fairly real time. Well, that's it for this video, so I hope you've enjoyed the video and found it helpful. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos to come, and we will see you soon.